What if I told you that someone's response to building a gas station next to a pediatric clinic was simply, can't be helped, and that this perfectly captures everything wrong with how we make decisions about our communities?
That's quite a statement. What's the full story here?
They're planning to eliminate 129 parking spaces in an already congested area to build this massive gas station.
That seems like a significant loss of parking. What was the justification?
Parking spaces don't make money. Selling gas makes money, just straight to the point, no attempt to sugarcoat it.
That's remarkably transparent, at least.
And here's where it gets wild. They're projecting nearly 7,000 vehicles will visit this station daily. When someone raised concerns about traffic congestion, the response was simply, they will buy gas. They're planning to operate 17 hours a day, selling about 36 million gallons of fuel annually. But the real kicker is the pediatric clinic directly across the street.
That seems like a major health concern. How did they address that?
They asked, do you like money? You don't seem to like money,
That's the kind of response that makes you wonder if we're living in a satire.
right? From parking to traffic to environmental concerns to public health risks.
It's like watching dominoes fall, each one revealing a bigger issue than the last.
And here's what really gets me. This isn't just about one gas station. It's about how we make decisions that affect our communities for decades to come. We're talking about generations of children at that clinic being exposed to fuel fumes.
That brings up an interesting point about long-term healthcare costs versus immediate profits.
Exactly. Studies have shown that exposure to vehicle emissions can increase childhood asthma rates by up to 45%. But those costs don't show up on the developer's balance sheet. And when you consider that the average gas station has a lifespan of about 30 years, we're looking at 3 decades of impact on this community. That's an entire generation growing up with these consequences.
You know what this reminds me of? The Love Canal disaster, where corporate priorities completely overlooked community health concerns.
Oh my gosh, yes. And just like Love Canal, we're seeing this dismissive attitude toward legitimate health concerns. The difference is, we should know better by now. We have decades of research about the health impacts of vehicle emissions. And here's another aspect that keeps nagging at me. The economic argument doesn't even make sense in the long run. Healthy communities tend to be more economically viable. When you drive away families because of health concerns, you're actually hurting the local economy. You know what gives me a glimmer of hope, though? The fact that these conversations are happening at all. 20 years ago, would anyone have even questioned this development? Would we have been having this discussion about health impacts and community welfare? And maybe that's the real takeaway here. We're helping to shift the conversation. We're showing that there are other values besides pure profit that need to be considered.
Though it seems we still have a long way to go.
Change happens gradually, right? But at least we're starting to ask the right questions. And maybe next time someone says, do you like money? We can respond with, yes. And I also like being able to breathe.